It's election season and local candidates are campaigning to win votes. Last night, several participated in a political forum sponsored by the Bay County League of Women Voters. Several Mexico Beach City Council members and the mayoral candidates all took part in that debate. News 13's Courtney Evans is live in our studios now. And Courtney, what were some of the questions that those candidates had to answer last night?
Amy, mayoral candidates were asked what they would do if they received a $1 million grant. And the three candidates for Council Group 2 talked about a recent decision by the current city council. Mexico Beach will be electing 2 new council members and their next mayor in the upcoming election. Sitting mayor Al Cathy is being challenged by Michelle Miller. Miller ran for Council Group 5 last year, but didn't win. One of the questions asked at the forum was, if elected mayor and you had a $1 million grant, what would you do with it? Cathy says infrastructure needs to be fixed for the city to keep growing.
Water lines, sewer lines, some of our streets have been paved, but we are lacking in storm water. We're lacking in some of our lift stations. I would use that money to strengthen the infrastructure for our citizens.
Miller says she would talk to citizens before spending the money.
What do you feel like we need to do with this grant? What do you think we need in our community that will best benefit everybody in the community? So I would start there, and I would make sure that our infrastructure, I know that we have some problems with our pump stations.
Council Group 2 candidates had the opportunity to point out their opposition to any recent city council decision that they do not agree with. Incumbent Jerry Smith says he will vote no if he disagrees with other council members, especially when it comes to developers.
We have some developers coming in that I really like to get down on some things, find out really some more information. I don't always agree with everybody, and they don't always agree with me. We make the best of them, and we are the city council.
Candidate Gary Cox says voting on a retirement pension for themselves was not fair to the public.
You go to a meeting, you vote it in there, you got a pension. That would have been something that would have been more transparency, been out into the public a little more, been more diligent to let the individuals in town know.
Candidate Lisa Logan disagrees with the preliminary decision for a new development at the 15th Street curve.
Not only does it destroy the wetland and create even more flooding problems in the citizens' minds and in my mind, but it is an extremely dangerous place to locate the number of houses and the road, the entrance to it, and it, I think, will be a detriment to the community, and it should not have happened.
This was the last League of Women's Voters political forum for the upcoming election. They interviewed candidates from Panama City and Lynn Haven last week. Election Day is April 18th.
Now, Courtney, when is the last day to register to be eligible to vote next month?
Amy, that day is just a few days away. It's March 20th. And if you want to learn more on how to register, visit our website, mypanhandle.com.
All right, Courtney Evans tonight. Thanks, Courtney.